Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new, and welcome to our first ever ChatGPT generated Q&A session. I have always wanted to do a Q&A, but nobody ever answers the polls on my social media, so I thought, why not ask ChatGPT? Number one, what's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you on camera? I can't recall any that's like super embarrassing. However, during my birthday last year, I was filming opening my birthday gifts, and my family decided to make like little tissue balls, snowballs, and they were chucking them at me while I'm trying to film this and open the gifts. But my sister took the whole gift bag and chucked it at my head. And I'm just sitting there like glaring at her, and I'm like, I'm filming. Can we not? And then she threw something else. So I would say that was the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened when I filmed. Number two, what's a secret talent or skill you have that nobody knows about? I have never shared this on my YouTube channel, any YouTube channel actually. It's come up recently on my TikTok that I used to belly dance. I did a belly dance team at my high school. I belly danced for a couple years. Even in my hometown, I went to the dance studio and was a belly dancer there as well. And one of the first tricks I learned when I was learning belly dancing and my belly roll was that I can flip a quarter with my stomach. No, I'm not going to show you in this video. If you really want a video or you really want a TikTok on it, leave a comment down below. Number three, what's your biggest pet peeve that you just can't stand even if it's small? Oh, there are so many. Honestly though, the one that's been getting me most recently is in public. I feel like people have a staring problem. I really feel like there are people that have a staring problem. If I'm sitting there and I'm talking, like if I'm super excited about something, or oh my gosh, they finally have this. I've been seeing this all over the place on social media. Like I'm a content creator. I get excited when I see viral products in stock at the store, or when I'm just walking with my grandma or my grandpa or anyone in public and people just stare and they glare. And I'm like, can I help you? Like, put your eyes somewhere else. Number four is, if you could only eat one type of food for the rest of your life, what would it be? That's so hard. I think if I absolutely had to choose, it would be the white cheese sauce enchiladas with sour cream on top that we had for Christmas. I could eat that every day, all day, like hands down. I could totally do it. I don't know what this is, but we're rolling with it. Number five, what's something you've done recently that you never admit to anyone until now? I'm kind of pretty open about my life, like a little bit TMI because of my health. If I had to put something for this question, it would be I knew that I was supposed to shower on my shower night and I skipped it because I was exhausted and tired and just did it in the morning. But other than that, I have no idea. Number six, do you have any weird or quirky habits that no one knows about? Not that I'm aware of. I have not discovered such a thing. Number seven, have you ever lied about something on social media? If so, what was it? You guys are going to come for me. But I will say every content creator has lied on social media at least once. And it could be using anything from airbrush to Facetune, Photoshop, like you've done it. When I started content creation and taking photos for Instagram, I was very self-conscious. I loved coffee. I was a coffee drinker at that point. I think I was drinking 2 to 3 cups of coffee a day. If you know, you know, your teeth get stained, right? And I was brushing my teeth, using mouthwash and floss, and nothing got rid of the like yellowish look to my teeth. And I was very self-conscious about that. So I used the app Airbrush and I whitened my teeth a little bit, not like that crazy white, but white enough to look normal. And that is what I did to my photos for years because I was very self-conscious about it. And I'm happy to say that I've actually found a toothpaste that works. If you guys have not tried the Knobs, the No BS toothpaste tablets, check them out. They're on my TTS shop. I will have it linked below. Number eight, what's the most outrageous or impulsive purchase you've ever made? I think there's actually two. The first one, I didn't buy myself. I did not buy this myself, but there was a shop in my hometown. We went in and we were looking at just clothes for fun. It was window shopping and I saw this beautiful white dress and I never asked for anything. Like as a child, I never asked for anything. I usually just did what I was told and I got rewarded, that kind of thing. And I saw this dress and it reminded me of the dress that Taylor Swift wore in You Belong With Me, like the colors and the crystals, the gemstones, and it was on sale. And I was like, Mom, Grandma, can I get this? And they were like, you never asked for anything. I'm like, I know, but this, like, I need this. I want this. I'm like, you know, she never asked for anything, so why not? And the other one was an impulse purchase I did last year. I got my largest payout from UGC and I was like, you know what? I want a camera. I need a camera because I've been filming on my phone for content creation for 5 or 6 years, and I splurged and spent literally that whole entire payout on the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 that I'm filming on, and I got the creator combo, which is how I have the mic, and I also got some other accessories for it as well. If you have not seen my YouTube video with my DJI Osmo Pocket 3 unboxing and first impressions, you guys can check it out right here. That is my biggest purchase that I've ever done in my life, personally. Like, I worked hard for that, so I treated myself. Number 9, have you ever had a huge crush on someone famous? And if so, who? We're gonna speed this up because there's a lot of questions. I would say that yes, it's the actor that played 4 in Divergent. I am not ashamed, not even a little bit. And if you know, the bat tattoo, that had me on the edge of my seat in theaters. Just saying. Number 10, what's your guilty pleasure when it comes to TV shows or movies that you never admit to liking? I am not going to sugarcoat this at all, by any means. I love crime scene shows. I love everything from Law & Order SVU to Bones, Criminal Minds, NCIS, CSI. I never could get into Blue Bloods. Tried, didn't really like it. But my guilty pleasure show, I guess, is Law & Order SVU, because nobody else in my house really watches it. I've seen every single episode of SVU at least 4 times. Number 11, how do you really feel about the influencer world behind the scenes? Any dirty secrets? I personally do not have any dirty secrets. However, I have heard so many rumors about people on social media, and I really feel like everyone needs to stop spilling the tea. In the influencer world or the content creator world, I really feel like at this point, everybody's trying too hard. It's like once people start getting their following and the brand deals, and they start changing their appearance and how they talk and just their overall like style changes, I really feel like certain people become inauthentic. And I've been hearing rumors that here in 2025, it's the authentic, realistic, like real life people that are going to be making it, in the content creator world, in the influencer world. And I feel like instead of the influencers becoming more influential, kind of just in it for the paycheck and don't really care what they actually think of the product, even though there's hundreds of thousands of millions of people looking up to these people. That's my personal take on it. Hot take. Number 12, have you ever ghosted someone or been ghosted? What happened? So I'm going to start with have I been ghosted? Yes, I have actually been ghosted so many times. It's mostly by brands, which is sad. And I actually talked about this. I had 4 potential paid deals for the last couple 2 months, and I completely got ghosted. And I was so sad. I'm like, you literally reached out to me and now you ghosted me. In the terms of have I ghosted people? Only people that I genuinely wanted to cut out of my life and really wish to never speak to again or see again, but it was for very good reasons. Very good reasons, but normally I do not ghost people. Number 13, what's the craziest rumor you've ever heard about yourself? This is actually funny. It's not funny, haha. It's like funny, sad, funny. When I was still in intermediate middle school, which was like the school between grade school and middle school that we had in my hometown, I went to homeschool, virtual schooling for 2 years, and it got back to me somehow. My sisters heard at school that everyone in my hometown thought that I DIED. That was Then people saw me at the Christmas parade because I did a Zumba dance in the Christmas parade, and they're like, I thought you... It's like, no, where did you hear that? I'm in virtual schooling, and everyone heard about it. And I actually found the girl that started the rumor, which we were never friends anyway. She picked on me in school, so it was what it was. Number 14, do you ever struggle with body image or confidence, and how do you cope with it? This is on a day-by-day basis. Normally, no. Sometimes I look in my videos and then I look in the mirrors at home and I look in the mirror in the gym and I'm like, why do I look like I'm 10 different people? Even in my photos, I feel like I don't think I have body dysmorphia, but I really feel like depending on the day and depending on what you're looking at, I look like 10 different sizes. Some days it messes with my confidence. I'm not gonna lie. Some days, especially if I'm bloated and I look like I'm through my first trimester of pregnancy and it's just bloating and inflammation, yeah, my confidence kind of goes psh. And the way that I cope with it is I wear clothes that are comfortable for me. I will make myself feel better by doing my heatless curls and leave waves in and put on my jewelry. Putting jewelry on is such a huge thing for me. It really boosts my confidence. And at the end of the day, I have to tell myself I love my body. My body is my temple. My body does so much for me. And we've already been through a lot. We have been through so much since about 2017. My health and my body has been fighting a war for years. That's kind of just how it is. I mean, every day my body fluctuates. There's things that I like, there's things that I don't like, things I can improve, and things that I'm perfectly cool with. 15, what's the worst date you've ever been on and what went wrong? I've only ever had one boyfriend. The relationship lasted 2 months. I'm the one that cut it off. I would say the worst date was first we went to McDonald's, which that was my idea. It was the closest thing to my house. It was at night. Where we were living was not the best area to be in. So going out was kind of difficult at night. And we went and my mom and my sisters came with because they wanted McDonald's too. But what made it the worst date ever is I had boundaries and they weren't followed. I was feeling sick and I did not want to kiss this person. And I told him that, and he went and did it anyway and started getting pushy. And I was like, you know what? I'm not doing this. I'm going home. So for me, it's the worst date ever because my boundaries simply were not followed. And I have like a really strict rule about that. Like if you're not going to follow my boundaries, you can get out of my life because I'm not doing this. I don't let anybody do that. I don't let anybody cross my boundaries. That's like a hardcore thing for me. Number 16, if someone were to snoop through your phone, what would they find that you'd rather they didn't? Honestly, nothing. Everything in my phone is about content creation. I take photos of my bloats to track them. There's really nothing, like unless you want to see like bloating photos, UGC, and cute puppy pics. I mean, there's really nothing to hide. Number 17, what's your most embarrassing habit or guilty pleasure when you're alone? When I'm alone, I'm sleeping or I'm working. But if we're gonna go for like an embarrassing habit, I guess you could say, is I twirl my hair 24/7. I will be sitting there like this. I'll like pull my hair out and just do this just repeatedly throughout like a whole TV show, a movie, and then I'll just do like this little thing. I've been doing this for as long as I can remember. I'm pretty sure it's like an anxious habit or something. Number 18, have you ever had a crush on a follower or a fan? What happened? I have actually never had that happen. Number 19, what's the most personal thing you've shared with your followers that made you feel vulnerable? And I would have to say that that is about my health. I tried so hard to hide my health from everybody because I felt like there wasn't any reason to share it, especially with endometriosis and then interstitial cystitis, IBS, gluten intolerance, lactose intolerance, etc., etc., etc. It all started like adding up over time, and I still feel like there's something wrong. I was like, you know what? It may be hard for me to share, but this is going to help somebody else in the long run. Somebody's going to come across this video and it is going to open their eyes and help them feel validated for their pain, their feelings, their symptoms. And that was not easy for me to share. Number 20, have you ever regretted posting something online? If so, what was it and why? There is not a lot that I regretted posting. And at the time, I did not regret posting it, but now like today, I kind of do. We were in a toxic living situation for like the past 10 years, and I finally moved back to Wisconsin with my grandparents' help last February. And I had made TikToks like indirectly talking about the situation and asking for help and resources, and the person that we were living with found the TikToks. Then it just made things worse for me. It made things worse for me. It made things worse for my family and our pets. And looking back on it now, I do regret posting those. Number 21, do you prefer being in a relationship or being single, and why? I personally love being single. I love being single. There's too much on my plate to take care of myself. I don't have the time of the day to take care of a significant other and to take the time out of my day to spend with a significant other. There's just so much going on like in my family and with pets and with work and with my health. And I just feel like I come with a lot of baggage. I just don't feel like it's the right time for me. Additionally, I don't like sharing my food or my bed. So And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of our ChatGPT generated Q&A. And if you want to see a part 2 to this video, let me know in the comments. I feel like some of these were actually pretty funny, and we talked about stuff that I haven't told anyone or talked about in years. If you enjoyed today's video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss a future upload. And with that, I will see you in the next one. See ya!